Hi guys, so we're accustomed to Boris Johnson treating members of parliament with contempt. Now usually it's members of the opposition. So for example, when the SNP ask a question, Boris Johnson ignores the question and then tries to start talking about how powerful the union is, how important Scotland is in the union, and of course doesn't answer the question, doesn't respond correctly. In the same way, when Keir Starmer asks a question or a member of the Labour Party asks a question, he recently started to turn the question around into grandstanding, in the sense that he wants to promote the idea that they are attempting to profit in some way from this pandemic, from this chaos, and he's the shining light of honesty and fortitude in Parliament, the true leader in the situation. Now, this is typical of Boris Johnson when it comes to members of the opposition. What you're going to see now is Boris Johnson walking out during a debate, this debate on the new lockdown that's been imposed on Thursday, the 5th of November. This debate was taking place. Theresa May began to ask a question, and watch what Boris Johnson does.
And I start with Theresa May.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Can I first of all say to my right honourable friend that I don't envy him and the government the decisions that they're having to take and the difficult...
Okay, you can't really see there, but what Boris Johnson did was he appeared to look towards Matt Hancock, slam his book or folder down, and then get up and walk away. And Theresa May is reacting. You can see her reaction here. Now, Boris Johnson has contempt for Theresa May. He's never really shown her respect. I don't know what exactly the feeling there is between these two MPs. When she was the Prime Minister, Boris Johnson was always attempting to undermine her. Now, I don't know if that was just political or there was something personal involved in it as well. And I don't think Theresa May is a huge fan of Boris Johnson. But the idea that Boris Johnson, the Prime Minister, would just get up and walk out when the former leader of the party is speaking is unprecedented. You know, Boris Johnson, as I said before, has contempt, just shows nothing but contempt for the SNP or the Labour Party. But, you know, this is Theresa May. She's not some unknown backbencher. She's the former leader of the party. But Boris Johnson should not be leader. Boris Johnson should not be Prime Minister. He's incapable of being a true leader. He's incapable of being Prime Minister. A Prime Minister has to deal with difficult questions, has to deal with difficult people. Boris Johnson is not a leader. He just wants to play a game. This is all a big joke to him. I think he's realized that he's out of his depth. This pandemic has been a great challenge to many leaders around the world, and Boris Johnson is just not cut out for it. And now he has the former leader, probably he doesn't have a good relationship with her, asking him a question, and what does he do? He just walks out. Let me know in the comment section, guys, what you thought about all of this. As always, your comments are greatly appreciated. Thanks a lot. I want to say a big thank you to all of my patrons. You ensure that this channel continues to exist. I'm eternally grateful for all of your support. If you join Patreon, you will receive instant access to our Discord server, where we have both audio and video chats. You can chat with me and other patrons, where we discuss important and non-important issues. Becoming a patron per month costs about the same as a large coffee, so why not check it out?